When we read the Quran, we get our own interpretations of it.
Oh yeah, the creator of the whole universe sent you a message in clear Arabic, as it says itself, for you to be able to put your own spin on it. Sure.
But it does say that in there to only show.
Okay, let's see what this verse is. And say to the believing woman that they should lower their gaze and guard their private parts, that they should not display their beauty and ornaments except what must ordinarily appear thereof, that they should draw their khimar, over their breasts and not display their beauty, and that they should not strike their feet in order to draw attention to their hidden ornaments. Okay, this is technically not as specific as what hijab actually ended up being. You get the hijab the way that it's supposed to be practiced from the hadith. Like, look at this. None of this mentions anything about the hijab the way we understand it now. Agree? Soha, do you agree with this? Let me see. Where's our Soha?
Your hands, face, and feet. If God...
See, like, hands, face, and feet. Yeah, so that's not what the way we understand the hijab. That comes from hadith.
Here. When we read the Quran, we get our own interpretations of it. But it does say that in there to only show your hands, face, and feet. If God says it...
Wait, does it say that it only show your hands, face, and feet? That they should not display their beauty and ornaments appear there. I think she's talking about the hadith. It says their breast, their beauty. Yeah, I don't think, guys. I remember the Quran not being very specific about this. Am I misremembering this? Where is she getting that the Quran? Where is she getting this? Where is she getting the Quran says that you should only show your Yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, it's from the hadith. It's not from the Quran. She's wrong about that. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know that it doesn't come from the Quran. I'm right. Let me know if yeah, there you go. So the Quran was not specific about that. That was the hadith. Yes, okay. So she says this is in the Quran. It's not. You're looking it up? Okay.
Then I definitely think that is better. But I don't think the behavior of acting like you're better than someone, that I don't see that's right.
Can I have the disagreeers come forward? Okay, everybody else. So she's the only one that thinks that the hijab is better.
I actually have...
Okay, guys, don't be too judgmental. Look at this. You guys are saying these type of Muslims are living in denial. They literally cherry picking and interpreting the Quran that's suiting to their lifestyle. Yeah, but I agree with that, and we're pointing it out here. But as opposed to what? Everybody is like that. Do you think the Christians understand Christianity? Do you think most Hindus understand Hinduism? Do you think most Jewish people understand the Torah? Like everybody is like that. They be brainwashed victims, yo.
So much to say about this.
Go for it, start.
Okay, I think a lot of people think that it's like a point system. Oh yes, hijab ding, like next level. And I don't think God is like, this person wears the hijab, you're good to go, versus this person doesn't, so you're out. I think.
Okay. Oh my God. What do I say? Where do I start? Okay. First of all, it is a point system. It's literally a point system. Okay. It's called, there's sins and then there's sawab. You get brownie points for doing good things and you get minus points for doing bad things. It's literally a point system. You have angels recording all your good deeds and your bad deeds. So you're saying like it's not a point system. It is like it's exactly a point system. What are you talking about? But she's also saying that as if like, oh, you're not wearing the hijab, then you're out. Well, no, you're not out. If you sin, like by showing your hair, and more importantly, by showing your chest, holy crap, this is way worse than the hair. Look at this. Look at this. This is, people are like, oh my God, you're a Muslim, but you're showing your hair. Forget the hair. This is like a lot worse. Okay? Islamically. But she's like, I don't think it's like, oh, you're not wearing a hijab, you're out. No, you're not out, but you get some minus points. You get some years in hell. You're not out, you're still a Muslim. You're still a Muslim, you just get a couple of thousand years in hell. And then you go to heaven. So that's the difference. Okay, lady, what's her name? Sha'am. That the difference between you and me is that when I die, I go to hell as an ex-Muslim and I stay in hell forever and ever and ever because I'm an ex-Muslim. I'm not even a Muslim. But you are a Muslim, so you don't stay in hell forever. You go to hell for I don't know how many thousands of years for your sins, including, I think like maybe like a 5,000 years for your hair, but probably 100,000 years for this. But eventually, after enough burning, you're gonna go to heaven. Yay! At some point, you're going to pay for all your sins and you're going to go to heaven. But me, I'll stay there. I'll stay in hell forever. That's how it works.
Think that it's like a point system. Oh yes, hijab ding, you know, like next level. And I don't think God is like, this person wears the hijab, you're good to go, versus this person doesn't, so you're out.
You're out. No, you're not out. You get to go to heaven. You're still a Muslim, okay? But it is a point system. And also, what is this like? I don't think God is like this. Like, lady, who are you to decide? Like, the God's, you're speaking on behalf of God now? Like, I don't think God this, God that. This is so un-Islamic. This is like worse than shirk. This is like this is not like just finding a partner with God. This is like you speaking on behalf of God. Like, this is like extra shirk. Like, God sent you a book, and then he also sent a prophet to tell you what's what. So it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like, it's not like, oh, I don't think God this and that. Like, yeah, your opinion is irrelevant. Your opinion on what God should be like and what's right for, you don't decide what's right for God. You have to decide what's right based on what God tells you. This is what these people don't understand. Again, no hating, okay? No hating on any of these people. I'm just telling you what they don't understand, but I completely understand that most people don't have Islamic studies. But it's not like what I think is right, and therefore God must think that also. That's not how any religion works. It's the other way around. God says this, that's why this is right. Your moral compass, again, so let me be nicer to these people, okay? These people are good people, and they have superior moral compasses to Islam, okay? So the reason why there is a conflict between what their opinions and Islamic study, what is Islam, is because they're good people, okay? So when these people, when you look at, oh, what they're saying, these people is not Islamic, don't use that as an excuse to hate on these people. Understand the reason why there's a conflict between what these people see as what should be Islamic and what Islam actually teaches, is because these people, most people, in fact, the vast majority of Muslims have superior values to Islam. So none of these Islamic values would make sense with them. Like it's not that they're just ignorant, it's that they are good people. And it just doesn't the Islamic value system, it just doesn't sit well with them. So they have to come up with these other alternatives. If Armin goes to hell, sugar would be out loud there. That's a good one.
I think everything else that you do weighs in. I do know many hijabis that like do not follow anything else, and I know a lot of
that's true. Actually, this goes back to what we were saying.
Hijabis that are the most religious, women that I've ever met.
I have a
I doubt that, but yeah, I get the point.
Friend on like Instagram who dresses however she wants to dress, and she could rock it. She has a body for it.
Mashallah.
But she goes to every Friday prayer, and I'm like, dang, she's a better Muslim than I am.
Okay, so yeah, actually, this is actually a good point. She's saying like, there's a woman on Instagram who's a Muslim, and she's like showing off her body, but she goes to every Friday prayer, and and she apparently doesn't. So she's like, oh damn, she's a better Muslim than I am. How many sawab do you get? Yeah, actually, I don't know what the Sunnis teach, but going to the Friday prayer, that's a lot of sawab. That's a lot of brownie points. Okay, so she's missing on all that brownie point by not going to the Friday prayer, and the other lady is going, right? However, that doesn't mean she's not going to go to hell. Okay, so does the sins from you not wearing the hijab cancel your Friday going to the? Okay, so it really depends. How many points do you get for going to the Friday prayer, and how many points you lose for not wearing the hijab? Do they cancel each other out? No, like the math behind this has not been clarified by any Islamic teaching. Okay, I know in Iran they actually do try to come up with numbers for this, actually, but that's not very Islamic. They come up with actual numbers. This is how many points you get for this. This is like if you pray by yourself. Like they actually have some ridiculous numbers. They're like, if you pray with other Muslims, you get a gazillion times more brownie points than if you're praying by yourself. And they come up with such ridiculous numbers, like, okay, then I could like murder an entire village and then get that all canceled out by going to a Friday prayer. All of the sawab, all of the brownie points from that Friday prayer is going to clear out a whole bunch of other sins. Again, the math, I don't know how the math behind all of this works, but some people, I'm not kidding, some people actually try to figure out the math. Yeah, it's kind of like a social credit. Yeah, exactly. And again, if you're a Sunni watching this and telling me like, well, Armin, that's not Islamic. I know you guys don't believe in the, yes, you guys are closer to Islam than the Shias and the whatever. Okay, except, yeah, and whatever is happening in Iran is not true Islam. Okay. I'm just telling people what's happening there, okay? Don't come at me like, oh, well, Armin, this is not true Islamic. Yeah, I know, okay? Yes, there's no hadith. All the math calculations that some of these imams do in Iran, there's no hadith for it. So they're pulling it out of their behind. I know. Sunnis keep coming at me. Every time I tell a story about how the imams and how the religious teachers do something in Iran, Sunnis come at me and be like, this proves that Armin doesn't understand true Islam because this is not Islamic at all. I know, I'm just telling you a story.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.